YouTube, what's going on, fellas? Your boy Jordan Trav. We are back. We are back. Did I mention we're back? I know I did. So yeah, we got another one for you, like always. I am playing against the Saints. I am the Browns. You guys are probably like, what in the world's going on with the Browns? I wanted to test them out. My son was actually playing, and I said, dude, you need to get off. I need to play, and I want to play with the Browns. He thought I was playing, but I was serious. So actually, I got on. One of my subscribers, I think he's a subscriber, he got on and was like, hey, you know what? Do you want to get a game in? I said, I'm actually looking for a game. So I said, let's go ahead and get that in. So he picked the Steelers. I start off the game like always, trying to just bring a little bit of pressure. It worked. He ended up punting. From there, I noticed that he liked to run a lot of man to man. Now, with the Steelers, I'm not saying that's the worst idea, but I don't think it's the best idea with the Steelers because they don't have very fast cornerbacks. Now, I believe they're pretty good on the press, but if you're not pressing with them and you are just pretty much playing man to man, you're kind of in trouble. Now, again, I'm not saying the Browns have the best offensive, potential, but they're decent. They're decent enough. They get the ball done. They get the job done. They have a 93 speed running back. They have Massaquoi, I believe his name is. They have Cribs. So they have a couple of decent weapons. So, again, I came out starting off with the blitz. He started trying to run a little bit on this drive, and I locked that up a little bit. Boom, he tries to run again, and he picks up a couple of yards here. So it's like 3rd and 1. Majority of people like him tries to run again, and boom, I end up locking that up. It's 4th and 1. What would you have done? I would have probably tried to throw like a quick pass. He tries to run, and he gets locked up. So, boom, I'm already up 7-0. We're flipping it around. Bam, he's right back into the man-to-man. So, I'm just throwing it. I think I've gotten away from running a lot lately just because it seems like every single time I run, I give up fumbles or fluky stuff happens. Guys know how Madden does it. So right there was like 4th and 2. I probably could have went for it, but I chose to be up by 2. Again, I'm the type where I would rather walk away with some points than to walk away with nothing. So boom, he throws the screen. I wasn't paying attention, and he's off for some nice yards. He picks up about 35, 37 yards there off of that one pass. So I give him nothing but props there. Boom, I seen that run. That's locked up a little bit. He picks up, 8 yards, so I guess it wasn't all the way locked up. He runs it right up the middle. I was thinking he was going to run another outside run. He runs it right up the middle, and I give up 6. So, I'm solidly pissed off at this point. But boom, I try to do a little bit of a counter just to, I mean, not a counter, but a delay just to kind of throw him off guard. I think I delayed like 3-4 times in a row just because he was only having 3 down linemen and he wasn't blitzing too much. So, I kind of figured if he wasn't going to blitz me, that was just fortunate on my end. It kind of bounced off Polamalu. But if he wasn't going to blitz me, he was going to give me time to actually throw the ball, then I'm gonna go ahead and take that. B is wide open. So, again, man to man is not always the best thing to run. You got to know what team you're playing with. If you're playing with a good team like the Packers or, I believe maybe even the Saints, they're not the fastest, but they have some pretty decent man coverage. Maybe the Raiders and the Ravens. Those are some real good teams that you can play man to man with. Boom, Cribs is in there for 6. But if you're going to play with a team like the Saints, you got to be able to work off of their abilities. Right, that was a nice little pass, but he didn't really get anywhere. At this point, guys, I'm kind of just trying to run a little bit of defense. Right here, I noticed that when I ran this play, whoever that cornerback was too far down. It was actually a zone play. So I kind of started moving my guys back a little bit to be able to give myself enough time just in case he tried to throw a long bomb because I know his guy is fast. Boom, Joe Hayden is a beast. He's probably one of the best corners in the game. And I picked up, it's always good to get an interception there in the end zone, on their end zone, that is. So, but yeah, I think to myself in this game, the only thing I was really thinking about was trying to just keep him off guard, make him think I'm always passing, but kind of throw in the draw there. Once in a while, he actually brought heat right there, and I saw people open, but by the time he actually got to me, I didn't throw it. So I give him props on that. I thought to myself that he had a better shot of blitzing more, but he didn't blitz very much. So I was trying a lot of blitzes, and I kind of you'll start seeing as the game drifts on here. I started getting away from blitzing, and I started focusing a little bit more on running a zone, more of like a zone base. Uh, there's some people that have a lot of problems when you try to run a like a zone, like a maximum coverage zone compared to somebody that runs say a regular, you know, just like a blitz and kind of sprinkle in a little bit of zone. So I think with him, he started trying to find little people open, and that was a nice pass right there. I was definitely finding little creases, and my blitz was getting in there. It was just that there was too many holes in my defense that he was able to find. So right there, boom, Cribs catches that, and he clicks on to Polamalu, ends up messing up his running pattern, so I end up scoring 6. So I'm feeling confident at that point. I'm up by 10. I'm in my maximum coverage defense. So, boom, I'm showing you all the plays right now. This is when I first switched to maximum coverage. So, boom, that was first down. He tried to throw it to the to the to the slant. Boom, he gets sacked the next time, only blitzing 2 guys on that particular play. And I ended up, it's 3rd and 22 at this point. There's really nobody open. He throws it up deep. Now, if he threw a bomb, he may have gotten that because Brown was wide open. But he threw a lob, and it ended up taking him way too long for Brown to get it, so he ends up punting it to me. And he actually runs a little bit of a zone right here, and there wasn't really anybody open, but I came back. Cribs ended up getting the spectacular rocket catch there because he was all by himself over there. Back to the draw, to keep him honest. You never want to abandon the run totally, but definitely make sure you're careful so that you don't end up giving up a fumble, and then boom, my dude's wide open. But sometimes when you throw it and it takes too long to develop over there. Again, it's 4th and 10. I could have probably tried to go for it, but again, I would rather still be up 2 points. I mean, 2 scores than to, end up messing it up. And he ends up getting it right there and only be down by 10. So, he tries to do a little run there. He gets snuffed out. There's not, again, with this maximum coverage defense, there's not very many people open. I mean, at this point, you're kind of throwing into coverage, trying new stuff. So, you guys see how this game is going. He's locked up. He's not going nowhere. But, you guys see how the game is going. I appreciate you guys watching. Like always, your boy Jordan Trav. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but again, right now for me, it is Thursday night, and the Colts just beat the Texans. So the Colts are for reals, guys, and I'm just playing A for real. They just won a game. So, again, you guys see I won this game. I appreciate you guys watching. Until the next one, I'm out. Peace out.